dead meme.
And typically, they don't live this long. If I don't kill him, I'm gonna get those arrows back. Hey everyone, how's it going? We're back to Place in 7 days. A friend of mine has restarted the server because, I don't know, I guess it was a bit too easy. I think the blood moons are still turned off, but we upped the difficulty in order to be a bit more interesting. Mostly I was posting videos showing us running encounters, like doing the trader missions. Just kind of like a filler, because, well, having a job and a bunch of kids, you know, you can only devote so much time to, you know, playing video games. So I'm just going to quickly hit up all of these little achievements, or not achievements, the general mission log. And we'll go from there when I have something more interesting to show you. I'm sure a lot of you have seen the introduction to 7 days. For the most part, you just need to collect a bunch of plants and whatnot. Like, you can punch the plants. And I have made friends already. Yeah, it's day 6 and it's noon. I'm pretty sure Blood Moon is turned off, but I don't know for sure. So that'll be exciting, if that's the case. Alright, so the upside to the beginning of this game is weather temperatures and things like that don't impact you so much at this point. I think it's level 8, if I remember correctly, when you actually need to worry about the temperature. So I've just finished the tutorial missions, and so this is kind of like when they give you your first insight of where to find a trader. And this is kind of where you would begin all of your general missions and whatnot in order to begin, like, building up your rep with the trader in order to get more advanced missions. If you do enough missions, they'll give you big-time rewards like a bicycle, even a motorcycle, depending on how far along you go. They'll also send you to meet other traders and things like that. So it's definitely, I think it's the way to go. It looks like, judging by what they're talking about with the dev notes and that the factions are going to play a very large role. So understanding how that system works now is probably a good idea. And just to keep in mind, like, when you first start, like, pretty much you loot everything. I like to scrap all of the materials I find down in order to have metal available for scrap armor and whatnot. And this will be my first zombie kill. Of course, it's got to be a tougher one. I think the crosshair is a server option, whether or not it's on or off. But yeah, he's definitely much tougher than what I was dealing with in the little mission runs. And typically, they don't live this long. If I don't kill him, I'm gonna get those arrows back. It does work better if you actually hit them, though. Alright, 2. Let's make it count. There we go. I think the XP's kind of boosted. That's, like, it's not my server, so I'm not going to complain too much about that, because, you know, I'm not going through the trouble of running it. And of course, I have a friend, and his wife will likely be making an appearance. They're not on right now. They're nighttime people. They do they work at night, so, and we're in different time zones. It makes things a little tough for us to play together. But I'm more than certain you're gonna see a fair bit of them, more so than my Minecraft Let's Play, because those guys were super camera shy. They didn't even want to be recorded while we were, like, assembling the mill and things like that. So hopefully this will be a bit more entertaining. But when I find something interesting to show you, we'll come back. Okay, just a tip I'd like to throw out there. I find in the very beginning of the game. It's super easy to use up all your rocks, so spend some time, you know, get these stones. Like, I've killed, like, maybe 3 zombies, and I've probably gone through 30 arrows, because, like, we're just getting started, so our bow is bad. And the enemies, I think we bumped the difficulty up to 3 or 4. I can't remember what he said. So they're much more durable than what we've been seeing in the past. So, you know, and without a stone, you won't be able to fix your primitive axe, which we're about to break, right? So if you consume all your stones and you bust your hatchet trying to maybe cut down a tree, you're gonna be in a lot of trouble. Of course, there are stones on the ground, but you know, like when the sun starts going down and you're kind of in a stress situation, you know, good luck finding it. So let's see if we can get a nice stealth hit in on this guy. Yeah, so we got some stealth damage, but we didn't hit him in the head, so, you know, we're not going to get the big damage. Here we go. So, there's the trader. And of course, we'll play scavenger, collect all the goodies. We'll get in there, get our XP, whole bunch of dead stuff on the road here. This trader, I think you can actually access his back room there.
Are you a customer?
What's you got for an inventory, pal? Let's... Yeah, so we have acquired a little bit of money. We can't do too much with what we've gotten from him, but why we've come here for the most part is doing these jobs, right? So we can clear some zombies. They're pretty close. It being a tier 1, even though, like, I'm still wearing the, like, fiber armor that you make. We should be okay. Tier 1, the levels typically aren't that dangerous or large. There's a lot of empty garbage around here. So I think my friend's base is around here. Like, we missed each other last night. I was out with some friends, and he restarted the server. So he told me that they found a place in which to live. And actually, this looks pretty familiar. No, this isn't the picture he posted in Discord. So, yeah, well, let's do a fun stealth mission. We'll roll it with just us. Most of the time, the ones I display, I've brought my buddy with me. I should find out how concerned he is about me dropping his name. I don't think he cares, but... Alright, so when we sold that stuff, we can actually pick up a little bit of food here from these. That's something to keep in mind. These little drink stations, sometimes they're active, and you can actually buy some stuff in them. So if you crouch through and you're not wearing very heavy armor, you can sneak through a lot of these things. You can basically, you can avoid expending resources because you're not taking a ton of damage, and you can, like, one-shot a zombie instead of, or maybe two-shot a zombie instead of, like, what you saw when I tried to fight the biker zombie. So here we go. Yeah, one shot, one kill. And the map kind of gives us an idea that there's a zombie in here. Yeah, that's something they need to work on. Oh, pretty. Stay within clear. So there's still more to do. Of course, loot everything. A good source of early leather are these love seats and stuff. So you can make yourself some leather armor relatively early, or some padded armor because of the cloth. Yeah, there's no more out there. I like to scrap all the props. Like, not a big fan of cutting down trees and stuff. You'll probably notice as my two friends build most of the base, and I just kind of wander off and collect all the metal and brass I can find and bring it back to them. So, and of course, if you come back here with a wrench and you want to get some big time materials, come back and take apart beds and stuff, you can get springs, which are not the easiest to find. Had a bit of a chop there, but a lot of the props can be searched as well. You can get some useful clothing. So let's see, this one will give me some cold and heat resistance. This one will also give me some cold and heat resistance. It's slightly better. We're going to take it. And we'll scrap down the materials. Because with scrapping clothes, we can get some cloth. I can hopefully find some glue or get some duct tape. And I can make some padded armor to improve my survivability, right? Because if something does happen to me, like I'm not very armored at the moment. And zombies will take a nice chunk out of you without any sort of protection. I find rooftops is where a lot of the time the goodies are hidden, but it does not appear to be that case. Was this the one I explored? It was not. Ah. So when I jump down there, he may not be alive. He isn't. There you go. So if you land on the bed, it shouldn't break your stealth. Oh. Yeah. Always. Always. Give those things a blast and look inside. That's just a mangled body. There could be something back here. Nope. So again, if you take apart the environment, there's usually a lot of useful things in it. Like if you need polymers, you can open the, or you could smash the blinds, and they'll give you polymers. Which doesn't sound too helpful, but a little bit later, when you get to the point when you are trying to make steel arrows, if you go that route, and some of the components required to make some of the vehicles, they also need it. Have I been here? Yes, I have. So this one's a pretty big one for a level 1 clear. But if I'm really lucky, this is it. I don't want to be trying to do this at nighttime. I think that's dead, but you know what? I got an arrow. Let's just pop him. Ooh. Alright. We still have the prompt to clear the area, so I guess we're just gonna have to make a noise and, you know, deal with the consequences, because it is 2000 hours, so we're going to be seeing nightfall very soon. I think they're just set to jog, but still, that's not a battle you want to be involved in in the very beginning of the game. So, they've given me a prompt to search this way. I'm not sure how bad this is going to be. They're probably going to pop right in. This is probably some sort of trigger event. Oh, nice. So they're not being ridiculous. Yeah, there we go. As you can see, talk to trader. So we've got her done. The loot's clearly up a little bit, but I don't mind that as long as the zombies don't become boring and the challenge remains. So all it really does is just kind of escalate how quickly you get to the next, like how quickly the zombies start escalating. So I think the interesting stuff's over. I'll come back and show you some other things. Alright, so here we go. As you can see, completing the quests. You know, these books, they're not always easy to find. Many of the books give you like little buffs and stuff too, to like your stealth, or allow you to make things you normally couldn't. When you finish an entire library, like the Night Stalker, it's usually giving you a huge bonus. It's worth doing. Like this is the part of the game that I really like. I enjoy the scavenging, doing the quests. So like I won't have time to do another one today before night falls, but
I don't trust you.
we'll set a clear zombies up. We'll do a bit of a trade. I don't really need these. I don't have a shotgun yet. It'll be quite a while before that's useful. Coffee, I'm not gonna be making too many. I'm not gonna be cutting down too many trees. Will he buy fiber? He won't. But they buy sand and stuff now, so I don't want it then. So, you know, one quest, a little bit of scavenging. We got a 1K. It looks like there's not too much available for me, but you know, I could buy some food. Like, this is gonna help keep me going. Get one of those. The Art of Mining. I don't think I can afford it. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. You know,
If there's nothing
we
else, you
managed to
basically
get
own
some
the
scavenging done. I'm probably just gonna find a place to stand up and hide. Like, get up nice and high or something. Because, like, I don't need to be dealing with running zombies with a wooden bow. I did find this, which is super cool. Like, that's awesome find at this point in the game. So I'm gonna quickly... Oh, that's probably my teammate's base, if I remember correctly. It was an auto dealership. So I may have a place to hide for the night. If not, I'll just quickly sneak up onto the roof and, you know, call it there. We are considering not building a base, like, because, I don't know, the bases in this game, like, it's nice that you can customize and whatnot, but it just feels really, like, all you end up doing is building a square box to hide in the Blood Moon, and it just, I don't know, it takes me out of it. Like, I really think that they should alter the way they handle bases in this game. Like, I think they should run with the idea that rather than you building a custom base, you take over a POI, and you rebuild it, and you get some options. Like, what kind of structure are we going to build to defend ourselves? And so you, rather than creating a base from scratch, it's more about choices, and you can build a base that will have inherent weaknesses as opposed to what we get now, right? It's not... I just feel it doesn't add to the gameplay. Every base you see on a server is a box. And every Blood Moon base is just a group of pillars that are stuck together. Like, it's just... It feels too limiting. Like, maybe that's me whining. But I believe nighttime has fallen. I'm just gonna build some frames and kind of get up on a roof here. Probably that one, because that video store's probably got a whole bunch of nasty junk in it. We're not doing that right now. We're not doing that right now. So, we'll scrap this. Oh, we should leave that so I'm not encumbering myself. So these little, we don't need that either. These little frame blocks, what I like about them is you can kind of, like, Minecraft it up, right? You can kind of cheat your way onto a roof, and now that I'm done, I can pick them back up. And you could even scrap them. But for the most part, I'm probably just going to hide up here until the sun comes up. I don't think you guys want to watch that, and, like, there's only so much I can yammer on about. Like, it's... Like, I don't think you're going to enjoy it. But anyway, I'll be back when there's something interesting to show you.